whatever they feel, they think, let it be their personal problem. Move on like you know the kind of life you want. Thank you.
All right, so now from everything you've said, what would you suggest as strategies for people with this major emotional baggage or pain or stress? How strategies to manage or help them come out of it? Of course, you said you have reached a point of I don't care, but again, some people find it difficult to get to that point. So how would you help such people get there?
Honestly, in all of my submissions, most of these questions are answered already, but I'll go to it straight. I tell you, it is a very difficult phase. Emotional stress, emotional pains, emotional trauma, it's a difficult one. But I'll tell you, individually, we allow it. We allow it. Somebody betrayed you, you felt betrayed, and personally, you decided to ruminate on it and think yourself into depression. Come on. That's why I said it's a difficult phase. I am not saying it's easy, but first and foremost, intentionality has a lot to do in all of this. You know, before you hurt me, before you betray me, I am prepared. So when it comes, I'm like, that's Modupeola. Before you betray me, before you bring pain, before you bring hurt, I am prepared. Whatever anybody does, I am prepared. I'm telling you, whatever it is you have decided to do to me, I am prepared, personally. My intentionality with everything about everything is dangerous. I'm talking about myself. So individually, let us get to that stage of intentionality. Be intentional. Reach out. Don't allow loneliness. You see, once I used something when I had a session in a group. I am a farmer. I rear snails. There is something we call hibernation in snary world. This is hibernation when it is hot. So let me describe that as when we are going through betrayals, maltreatment, it's hurting, right? The snails will withdraw into their shell completely. You won't see anything. That is called hibernation. You see, during that session, they are not coming out to eat. They are not coming out to drink water. They are just there. While they are there, there is this whitish thing that will cover them up. Because they are not coming out on a daily basis. You know, if they come out, there is this watery thing that will come out. They are not coming out, they have hibernated. There is this whitish thing that will cover them up on the surface. When that thing covers them up, it's hard. The surface is hard. The snail cannot come out on its own, except it gets help. The help comes from the farmer. You have to remove that whitish thing. Put water on the surface of the snail. You will work extra on the snail so that the snail can come out of hibernation. This is where it is dangerous. If the snail does not get help, if that whitish thing is not removed and the snail is not watered and fed intentionally, the snail dies in hibernation. That is a perfect example for me. When you are not intentional and you're going through trauma, you're going through betrayals, and you decide to die, you know, when you allow people to help you, you will be helped. But if you decide to die while they are giving you water, you're not taking it. What the water means, care, love, and all that. You're not accepting it. You're not allowing it to have effect upon you. As time goes on, depression will lead to death. I have a nickname. Can I share it here? Alainironu. I don't know what Alainironu means in English. I'm sorry. But I hardly allow anything. If I tell you what happened to me in the past 3-4 days, I'm not supposed to be here. We'll share it after the session. Thank you.
Now, how can you prioritize self-care and emotional well-being?
Yes, thank you. Cultivate self-awareness. Cultivate self-awareness. Take care of yourself. Don't look like what you are going through. There is this saying that people say always, thank God we don't look like what we are going through. Most times, if we want to look like what we are going through, we'll look so dejected, we'll look so rough, we'll look so unkept. But no, every morning, dress well, tidy up your hair, use your makeup, look good. Don't give anybody an incline of what is happening around you. Yes, everything is still leading to one another. Intentionality will keep coming out. Intentionality will keep rolling in because, okay, you want to be happy. Wake up in the morning with that mood. That happiness will see you through the end of the day. It won't be like, oh, this man did it again. This person saw you're like, oh, did you hear what Ayomide did to me? You met this person. You're like, oh, did you hear what Ayomide did to me? You don't have to look like what you're going through. So cultivate self-awareness. Take good care of yourself. Journaling helps us to notice what drains us. You need to work on it. Whatever took you to the depression last month, have it written down. When you see anything coming around, getting close to it, avoid it. Avoid it. Awareness is the foundation of consistent self-care. Be careful, be aware of happenings around you. Take good care of yourself. Speak to yourself. Yes, Modupeola, they call you a failure. You're not a failure. Those are those things. Modupeola, they call you useless. You're not useless. Speak to yourself. Say it. Call those things that are not in your life as though they are. Don't allow people's words from you. Don't allow people's words from you. Those things they say to you that are not good, don't accept it. Trash it out. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, even as we round up, I wanted you to please, advise people struggling to get to this point. It will take a long time to actually get there, but how can they get there? How would you advise them, someone who is struggling, especially people that, because of this particular incidents, like you said, they are introverts, any little thing, they snap, they are not willing, they are not ready to, relate with people. They are always, inside, not speaking out. You don't know how their mind is. You don't know what they are thinking about. They see everybody as is it the predator?
Dangerous.
Exactly. And it makes them do things that maybe they are not even like that, So it's how would you advise such a person to be able to overcome this? I know for you, it took you a while, but you're there. But some people, like you said, like the snail story, it will take a longer time. Just the same way some people find it difficult to come out of grief, because we all have different ways of grieving, but some people do not know how to come out of grief. And you see that maybe for someone else, it takes like a month, a year, and for someone else, it takes forever. It may even impact somebody's decision. Take, for instance, I heard of someone who said she's not married right now and she's in her 50s. But again, people may not know the story, but when she finally told the story, she said the person died. So because the person died, she did not marry till now. So that's grief that, brought her to this point. While someone else, yes, it happened, but again, they moved on after a year or so and all of that. So how would you advise people to actually come out of such situation?
I will always talk about myself. Somebody losing someone. I lost my 4-year-old son to malaria about 12, 13 years ago. And interestingly, it was my favorite child. You know why? As little as he was very helpful. So it was just 4 years. And for 3 whole months, I was intentional. I wanted to die. I wasn't eating. I wasn't going out. I wasn't then I had a lot of teenagers looking up to me. And thank God I had brought up my teenagers so well. It was these teenagers in my church. Then I attended Winners Chapel. They were looking out for me. Those teachings I had given out to those teenagers was coming back to me. I didn't know I will need it. They were so intentional about me. They were checking up on me. They were calling. They were sending messages. Those things I had taught them. They were reminding me that if I decide to go with that son that died, that what will happen to them? I am telling you, I have gone through situations that were very difficult. I don't know if I've said it here before. I have been suicidal 3 different times. So Auntie Lupe didn't just get to this dangerous zone. She worked on it. If you're listening to me, I'm like, oh, it's sweet, look at her mouth. No, I have walked this walk. I have been there. I have had situations where I had chemical and I was ready to drink it. Then my first son looked at me one day and said, Mom, Moyo was the name of my baby. Mom, Moyo is gone. But because Moyo is gone, would you not even mind to leave to take care of us that are still here? I can't remember how old my son was, and I busted into tears. I wept so much that very day. But then I snapped out. And I decided to help myself. I keep saying this thing, intentionality. After my son spoke with me, I could decide to still be, to stay in that state of depression. But I allowed his talk to heal me. I allowed it. If I didn't want to allow it, I won't allow it. Intentionality. Then I'll say to them, always express yourself. You see, suppressing what we are going through. I said it earlier. It kills us. It destroys us. It damages us. For Auntie Dupe, I am a talk merchant. My son will tell me he doesn't know where I got that English from. I express myself a lot. There is no week I don't talk. So it's easy for me. It's very, very easy for me to heal. While I am having this session or that, I will discuss what I'm going through. I have healed. So let us look for things that will be easy to heal us. I am telling you, it's a dangerous phase. It's not an easy thing. But emotional baggages grows heavier when you keep it inside. Note that. It grows heavier when you allow it to store, bottle up inside. The more you express it out, I tell you, the more relieved you will be. Get support. You don't have to do it alone. Look for people around you. Don't look for people that will add fire to that will add smoke to your fire. Look for people around you. It's not possible that everybody is bad. It's not possible that there is no good person around you. There should be one. There should be 2. There should be 3 that you can confide in that will help your healing. Emotional baggage doesn't mean you are broken. It means you have survived and evolved into healing and healing into strength. Let me say that again. Emotional baggage doesn't mean you are broken. It means you are broken when you allow yourself to be damaged. But it means you have survived. And survival can evolve into healing and healing into strength. The past shapes you, but you must not allow that past to define you. I love this. It shapes you. That is the story. That is your story. But don't die in that story. You are allowed to set that luggage down. You can keep the lessons and leave the pain behind. Every lessons of betrayal, every lessons of mistrust, every lessons of hurt, every lessons of pain. Take the lessons. But please leave that pain behind. It is the pain that destroys us. It is the pain that damages us. It is the pain that kills us. Don't let us allow that pain to do any of those to us. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Any final word?
Started with it, and I'll close with it. Don't allow your scar define you. Stand tall and be you. You say to yourself every morning, I will not allow my scar to define me. I will not allow my scar to take me into depression. Intentionality is one word I keep using. You have to be intentional about it. People might not even understand, oh, she lost her son and she's laughing about. Let them go and kill their own and be crying. You know, you will have people around us that will not help our situations, but be intentional about yourself. You know what you want. My host is called Joke. I am Dupe. She has her hobbies. I have my hobby. I don't have to look forward to living Joke's life. Joke doesn't have to look forward to living Dupe's life. We are different personalities with different purpose, with different strengths, with different. You know, everything about us is different. I should not compare. Don't compare yourself with anybody. Just walk your walk and journey your journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time. All right, so be true to yourself, be intentional about everything you do, and don't remain in that low state. You need to get up, you need to speak to yourself and find joy in what you believe in, no matter what anybody is doing to you. Until next time, when I come your way again, it's another edition of Let's Talk. Be safe.